Yesterday we had a bad day. I mean, she'll tell you what happened. You want to tell our subscribers or our viewers what happened?
Yes. So yesterday was a very interesting day. We
Ended up working from 7 in the morning till we got home about
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
Yes, 8 o'clock. Actually, you know, since we're just walking in, when we're loading, I will explain that to give you a little more interesting things to look at.
Okay. So please subscribe and like our video.
It's 9:10. We're back at the trailer. We pulled all 4 vehicles.
4 vehicles we're picking up. What is it, a Subaru Impreza?
Yes.
Have we decided how we gonna load this up?
I decided.
Okay, you decided. So let them know, and we're on the same page.
Okay.
It's gonna work. What's best for the loading?
Got it. Okay, so we have a Subaru Impreza, a Toyota Camry, which is there, a Kia Soul there, and a Jeep Compass, which is down there. And I suggested the Soul in number 1 because it's pretty tall, the Subaru Impreza in number 2, Camry in number 3, and of course the Compass in number 4. The Compass is the largest of the 4, so we always try to do with the largest in the number 4 position. Had a very long day yesterday, and it was raining quite a bit, so he left his straps on the upper deck, and then he raised the deck. That way they couldn't steal them from there all night.
So I'm gonna back this up, line it up. It doesn't have a backup camera, just to be on the safe side. I'm gonna get off and double check I'm looking at my mirrors right now. I don't depend on the backup cameras. So here we go. I'm gonna go straight back. Going straight back all the way until I hit the back of the front of the trailer. Yesterday I had a Toyota Tacoma. I went over a little steel thing right there that keeps me from
on top of it.
That keeps me from going over. Yeah, I was right on the top of it. All right, I think that should do it. This one needs a jump start, so I got to be careful with it, not to turn it off yet. Think it's gonna rain?
No, but
Be on the safe side.
yeah, you're right. You should.
On the top deck. Roll up the windows. This one needs a jump, and we don't know if it's gonna rain in Merced.
Yeah. Let's see how he did. How did you do?
I'm off by an inch, but that's okay. Right there, huh?
I think so.
All right.
Puts the ramp up in order to get the third vehicle in. These two are going to get closer. I'm going to go ahead and move the third vehicle to the ramp so I can get the fourth ready.
She's not ready for it.
Now, I could have driven it on the ramp, but I'm noticing while I was in the car that this ramp is off.
You gonna try to load it by yourself?
No, but the ramp was off. It's way off.
Your whole car's off.
Oh yeah, that too.
I'm not saying nothing.
Let me go get the Jeep.
I got everything, man. Thank you. It took me 6 months to figure out what I needed, YouTubed everything, because I didn't have no experience. I've been doing it for almost 2.5 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You look familiar.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Stockton?
Okay, I live in Lodi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lodi.
Yeah, I like the setup. It looks good.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. I got that big red one over there.
Is it yeah, that's nice. That's the 18-wheeler, huh?
Yeah, I've been doing it 30 years.
30 years?
Started at 20, I turned 50 this year.
Wow. Now, I've been driving for 30 years, man.
Yeah,
I'm still driving a semi-truck. I do this part-time, and I work for Animal Supply.
Oh,
Yeah.
Animal Supply.
Yeah, Animal Supply.
What do they do? Haul shit?
We deliver to the stores with a 48-foot trailer.
Setup that caught my eye because a lot of people don't have it this nice. You got the wood,
Oh, yeah.
You got it all.
Yeah, I mean, I wash my trailer every month. If I see any scratches, I get a little spray can and just touch it up. I had a 30K Reese I didn't like it because
Yeah.
putting the car up there and picking up stuff in San Francisco, I feel like it's gonna roll over, man. When I paid $350. It's off of a 2011 Kenworth. It's no issues. I feel safe now. Even it doesn't matter how long you've been driving. Oh, you too. Take care, man. What's your name? Billy. Nice meeting you, Javier. You do your first year, and then I'm at $5,000 a year.
Mine's 2,000.
Oh, because you haul more cars. Make more money, too. All right, Billy. Take care, man.
All cars are strapped down. Well, the two cars. So he's raising the ramp. And of course, like I've mentioned several times, these two will get closer as he raises the ramp.
If you hear that noise, it's because I think I got to grease my bearings on this bar right here.
So he just signaled me, so I guess he wants me to drive the Camry. Let me go ahead and get in that.
If you don't mind, ma'am, you don't mind driving the car in? I know it's
Yeah,
kind of scary.
That's okay. You're gonna buy me
if
lunch.
you lined up, let me see if you lined up the ramps.
Oh shit! Shoot. Sorry.
No.
They're not lined up. I thought I did a good job.
You got to pull them back and make sure this is against this. These two corners got to be against this. That's how you get.
Okay. What about the other side? Because I can see more lights, trailer lights on this side than I
Okay,
can
go.
on that side.
We're good.
No. Oh, well, yeah, possibly.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. And if you're wondering why I don't load and unload by myself, because
I'm busy
scary.
strapping, that's why, and you're just filming and you got all the time in the world. I'm gonna put the pins in. All right. Okay, watch the mirrors.
now I need to.
You're gonna use your mirrors as a guideline.
Yeah, I always
You're
do.
gonna do this by yourself. I'm not saying nothing.
As a guide.
Go to the right more. You're already off. Go to your right.
You said you were gonna let me do it.
No, you know what? I don't want no damages to the car. Okay,
What?
straighten it out.
You
Straighten it
didn't
out.
give me a chance.
Straighten it out. Hold on. I was gonna let her do it by herself, but she was off by a couple inches. Hold on. Go this way more.
Yeah, of course. You had me go to the right.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go forward. Okay. Keep going. Okay. Stop. Look out your door.
Look out my door?
Yeah.
What am I looking for?
Where you gonna park it?
Yeah, this is
Okay.
good.
Okay. You see this? You could. This is my guy that I use. I could back up another 3 inches. That's how I'm able to tell.
Do you want me to back up?
Yes, please. Okay. Whatever you think. Good?
Yeah, that's good right there.
And she's wearing sweats today. She should be wearing pants.
So here's the 3 vehicles so far.
Levi's.
What are you talking about?
I say you're wearing sweats. Who wears sweats to work? Huh?
They're comfortable.
It doesn't matter.
Well, this is
You want to get the next one if you
this
don't mind?
isn't work.
I'm going to do a drone shot today.
Now I do have to show property this evening. I will not be wearing sweats.
That's that. So, I'm gonna have the wifey bring that up. I normally do all the, look at that. She's in a hurry. That's good. That's because we're gonna stop at Jessica's Burritos in Modesto. They have the best burritos in town. Keep going. Hold up. Looking good. I'm gonna have her go over to the left a little more. Hey, go over to the left more and go forward.
To the left and go forward.
Come on. You got about 10 foot over here. Whoa, whoa. Right there, that's good.
Okay.
That's good.
I'm gonna check the height, but before I do that, let me tell you what happened yesterday.
Before you get started telling about yesterday, you know, you're gonna have your good day with car hauling. But you gotta know, if five things happen that day, you gotta know how to deal with it. You know, you got 2 cancellations, 1 car doesn't go through inspection, so we gotta take it back to the mechanic. But she's gonna explain to you in little details because I gotta hurry up and do this and strap this, so go ahead.
You told them that twice already. Literally twice. Anyways, so.
I didn't tell them everything, so go ahead. I told them what the most important thing happened.
2 times. 2 times. So,
You take forever.
Well, you don't let me speak. So a few months ago, he was dropping off cars at a dealership, no interruptions.
A few months ago?
A few months ago, yes.
thought it was
And he ran
yesterday.
into a broker that was transporting Teslas, and he was brand new car hauler. I don't believe he had a CDL. He was just he had a brand new he was new to this business, but he had the Tesla account. So they were talking, and this person told him that if he needed help, he would give him a call. So he gave him a call. There was 2 Teslas, one coming out of Odessa Tracy going to Stockton, and another one coming out of Pleasanton going to Stockton. Well, we have a tracker, so yesterday morning we were arriving at Odessa, and we used a tracker, and the car was already taken. So that one obviously got canceled. It wasn't there. So then we went to we had a vehicle coming out of Dublin, so we went to Dublin, picked that up, and then we were supposed to pick up in Pleasanton.
Rewind. You forgot to tell them. Once I went into the Tesla dealership.
I haven't even gotten there yet.
What happens?
So we go, he tells us that in order to pick up the Tesla, we have to go to the dealership and then go to a lot to pick it up. At the dealership, go ahead.
At the dealership, you see this big long trailer? I got to pull in, drop her off so she could grab some kind of keys or transport.
It's a card.
It's a card.
Yeah.
The street's a dead end. So I got cars over here parked on this side, on the right side, on the left side. So I had to back into their dealership and got out of there.
Yeah.
It was tight, but I did it. But see, I don't like picking up cars like that. And you can't even park on the street because it's a busy street.
There's no room. So that's in Dublin. So then after I got the card, I went inside the dealership and got the card. We had to go to their storage lot. Now at the storage lot, they must have had, I assumed about 2,000, but the employee said about 5,000 cars. Now, if you have a Tesla, or if you've ever driven a Tesla, they don't have a traditional key. So there's no beeping. You can't beep it. It's just a card. It looks like a credit card. That's all you have. So this was a used Tesla.
Hold on, rewind.
Yes.
So she's taking forever. I'm like, what the heck is going on? So what she was doing, she was looking at the VIN numbers.
I had to.
I'm like, are you crazy? I mean, look, you got about 1,000 cars in here looking at the VIN number.
Yes.
It'll take you all day.
But I was looking for a white Tesla.
How many white Teslas
3.
were there? A lot.
3 model.
Finally, you probably like, let me go get Javier.
So, and then I ran across an employee, and they tried to help me, but they said that they didn't have the Tesla app, that I had to look for a white van. So meanwhile, I went to go get him, and I found somebody in a white van. So what was his name? His name was Chris. Very, very helpful, and he helped us find the vehicle. He located it on the Tesla app, and then what he did, as he turned on the app, he was able to turn on the hazard lights, and it was making noise. I think it was just hazard lights. It might have honked. So we were able to quickly find it once we did that. So that whole process took maybe an hour and a half. So then we go and we drop off the car that we had in Dublin. We drop it off at Odessa. Then we had already picked up 2 trucks at Odessa that we needed to transport. So we loaded those. So now we have the Tesla and 2 trucks on the trailer.
What do you want for lunch?
Jessica's.
That's right, the best burritos in Modesto.
So we had, like I said, so we went to We had 2 trucks and a car and a Tesla. We went to Stockton and we delivered to Tesla. So now we have 2 trucks. One truck is going to Elk Grove and one is going to Vallejo. I was looking at the low board and I saw that there was 2 vehicles that needed to be transported from Rio Linda, which is north of Sacramento, going to Vallejo.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I didn't know what we're getting into. And she's going to, I regret getting that. I regret getting that
sorry,
load.
I have to rewind a little bit. In the morning, when we were picking up the 2 trucks at Odessa, this is, when we found out we couldn't take the Tesla. One of the cars had a PSI. PSI is post-sale inspection. So we went to drive out the vehicle and they said it couldn't go. So we had to take it back to the shop and that took about a half hour in the morning. But we finally got it done. We took the vehicles, 2 trucks, and we parked them in the parking lot. So then now we, like I said, we dropped off the one in Stockton. We're on our way to Elk Grove. Our plan was to just drop that one off and then do the Vallejo today, this morning. So checking the low board, like I said, there was 2 vehicles in Rio Linda that needed to go to Vallejo. And Elk Grove and Rio Linda, they're maybe, 30 minutes apart? Probably 30 minutes, right?
About 30 minutes.
So we thought, well, it's only 30 minutes to go to Rio Linda, get those 2 vehicles, and we can go the back way to Vallejo and drop them off. Easy, we thought. So we get to Rio Linda, and what happens? They're both needing post-sale inspections. So we have to wait for them. And we waited. We waited about, oh my goodness, maybe an hour total. And as it turns out,
it was an hour and a half because we got here, what time was it? About 3:15 or 3:30?
yeah,
We were driving out here at 5:15.
Yes.
I'm like, we're never going to get home because of the
Yes.
stupid thing that we did.
okay, hold on. Let me continue. So then they both had post-sale inspection, and they were both lined up to be inspected. So we decided to wait for them because we were already there, right? So the first one went through after waiting quite a long time, and then he took it out and he was going to load it. But this had to wait for the second one. The second one finally did their inspection and it failed. So as it turns out, we weren't able to take the second vehicle because it failed. It had engine issues. Go ahead.
As it turns out, we came over here for one car, making nothing, and we end up working like from 7 to 8 o'clock at night.
Yes.
For pennies?
Yes. So
Gee.
then it's now, what time was it that we left here?
Okay.
About 5:30?
So I wasted about 3/4 of fuel yesterday on that thing. It costs money to fill that tank up.
Yes. So we left here pretty late, and I mean, we had 2 Vallejos. We were, hoping to have, we were supposed to have 3, but we had 2. So we went ahead and headed out to Vallejo. It was raining quite a bit, so of course that took longer. Finally we didn't have any issues. We were able to drop them off quickly and everything. And we were both starving because we had eaten our lunch around 11. We bring lunch. We ate it around 11.
You did. I ate mine at 10.
Oh. And then I also bring I have oatmeal in the morning.
I'm
and
not
I
a
bring
skinny
that
guy, but I feel like I was a skinny guy yesterday.
So he was, we were kidding around that our fat was eating our fat. So we finally, after dropping off the vehicles, we found a Burger King and we finally ate at 7 o'clock, and we got home at 8 o'clock. So 2 vehicles canceled, or we weren't able to transport. It was a very long day, but today is a short day, which is nice.
We gotta check the height.
Okay. And that happens. I mean, you can plan on doing something, but it doesn't always work out. Most of the time it does.
Yeah, most of the time. I think all the time.
But you could have that one, occasionally it won't work out the way you planned. There's nothing we could have done differently. They were scheduled. We thought we were going to take them, and for whatever, for those 2 reasons, we couldn't. He was supposed to make $989, but with the 2 cancellations, he made $679. And like I said, it was a very long day because we were all over the place.
Take care.
That's the truck and trailer of the person he was speaking with. It's 10:13. We're on our way to Merced with the 4 vehicles. Now, after yesterday's long day, and to make sure we weren't going to go hungry, just in case we added anything on, he bought an orange 2 apples and a container of guayabas. So he wanted to make sure that we had enough food today, because yesterday we were surviving on vitamins. And we're well supplied on vitamins. He packed a container of those as well. This is downtown Sacramento. On the left is downtown, and on the right will be Old Sacramento. Down here is Old Sacramento.
And you'll see the capital, California, over here.
Where?
Watch. Right. Let me show you. Maybe not, because we're
Now
going
you
to go
can't see
under.
it. Yeah, we're going to go there. It's 10:45. He got off the freeway and is on an on-ramp, and he's checking his load. He's just making sure that the straps are secure. Looks like he found one that got a little loose. And we're basically in Galt. This is Twin Cities Road, and all this is cornfields. It's all here, and on the other side of this this road here is also cornfields.
You filming this?
Yes.
20, 30, 29, 20, 23. We're good. One's good. One's good. Perfect. All right, let's get out of here. This is called, what is this thing called?
It is called an infrared thermometer.
And that's what I used to check the tires. I mean the wheels on the trailer and the truck. I don't really need it in the winter, but in the summer, it's a good idea to check how hot your bearings are running.
It's 12:33. We just arrived in Merced, where we're going to deliver these 4 vehicles. And after we do this, I believe we'll see. We'll see if there's anything going from this area back to Stockton. It's 12:56. The 4 vehicles are there on the side. He's putting the straps away, and I believe we're finished. Which is nice, because we're gonna go stop in Modesto. We're in Merced. We're gonna stop in Modesto, get something to eat, and then drive to Stockton. So from here, we have a good hour, a little over an hour drive before we get to Stockton. Now, if you have any questions or comments, please drop them below. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe.
Yes, please subscribe to our channel. Come on, I gotta put this away. And we are done. We are in Merced, California.
How long is it going to take to get home?
With probably forever, because you want to stop and eat. In Modesto. I'm just glad it's been a long week for us. Well, for me. I still got to drive tomorrow. The semi truck. But one more day, weekend's off. Yeah. And thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys on our next video. Thank you, and subscribe.
to make a U-turn. So yes,